Hello there, Aquarius. So welcome to your mid-January 2017 tarot reading. The first thing that I'm feeling here is for the next 2 weeks, they're saying be very, very careful about, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. There's something here where you have to play by the rules and you have to follow rules and regulations, follow procedures. Don't cut corners. And I feel that there is a reason why you have to do these things. If these things are not done in the right manner, I feel like it can backfire. And especially the May timeframe, as well as the July timeframe. These things are going to be coming back to haunt you. So just keep that in mind. Whatever you're doing, especially as it pertains to paperwork, as it pertains to transport, communication, driving, and they're saying, especially it is tax season in the States. So just be very careful. We do have some major arcana cards coming through. We have the Hermit, which is always advising you to, look closely, examine a situation closely, crossing your T's, dotting your I's. We have the Hierophant coming through, which deals with tradition and order. We do have the Emperor coming through, which is basically a karma card. It's about, doing things the right way, following hierarchy, following tradition, following order, and obeying the people that are in charge. So these are typically things that, Aquarius are not very good at in general, because you have that Uranian energy where, you get snippets of information out of thin air, and you are very inventive and you're very creative. And a lot of the times your brain functions in a very swift manner. You understand things with intuitive impulses. So there's trying to tell you to slow down a little bit, and they're trying to tell you to do things in a little bit more of a methodical manner. I feel that it's going to suit you well, okay? Especially just for the next 2 weeks. I feel many of you are in a position where you're doing some type of damage control. There has been a lot of mistakes that have been made for the past month or so, and it's understandable because it was the Mercury in retrograde, cycle. And so right now you're doing some type of catching up. You're doing some type of last minute, I feel like a lot of you are doing customer service. So you're doing recall, calling up people or catching up with people or connecting with people that you might have missed the last month. And so I see you shifting around to moving a lot of stuff around, rearranging, cleaning out, decluttering your space, which is great because I feel that, when you are in an environment that is a little bit more minimalist, there's less energy interference. So if you're in a simpler office, if you downgrade, if you get rid of clutter around your environment, your mental clarity is going to be very high. So it's important for you to occasionally clean out your environment, okay? They're saying a lot of money coming through from institutions. So if you have been fighting for a loan, I do sense there's money coming through, and they're saying institutional money. This could be a loan. It could be, from a financial institution. It could also be from a family institution. I see money being shifted around, and I feel like large quantities. We're looking at 6,000, 10,000, or even 16, 10, 100,000 even. So there's large quantities of money coming through from institutions. So make sure, everything is accounted for. For those who are doing accounting as well, make sure everything is accounted for. So I feel like there are a lot of errors that need to be caught, or that that has the potential of, passing under the radar, is what they're saying. Under the radar, you might not catch these mistakes. So be very, very vigilant when looking through contracts. Be very vigilant. Check your car. Just make sure you bring your car in for regular maintenance as well, okay? Overall, the spread looks very good, but it's just telling you to slow down a little bit, and it's telling you to be a little bit careful. For those of you who are dealing with a fire sign, and for some of you, this could be a family member, they're saying a person in a position of authority, so somebody who's older than you, or even it could even be a romantic partner. What I'm feeling is this: there's a fire sign, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. And this is a person where I feel like their mobility might have been limited or might have been restricted. And I feel like they're either waiting for you to come see them, or you are waiting to come, you are waiting for them to come see you. And I feel like it's at a standstill, like things are not happening, things are not moving forward. And I do feel as well like they feel as if they are not being heard. So I feel like you're very busy this month, or at least for the next 2 weeks. You're going to be quite busy catching up with everything. And you really need to make time for this person, okay? Whoever they are in your life, they feel as if they're not being heard. It's like they're screaming out, but you're not there. So they feel a little bit like neglected. So I feel like they're doing a little bit of attention seeking. There's some unresolved things, and I feel like you might be financially linked in with this person. So you're trying to extract something from this person, or you might not have any financial entanglements, and they feel like they're not being heard. What is also coming through is that for some of you, some bad habits need to be left behind, okay? So this is like self-defeating habits, such as driving recklessly does come to mind. So I feel that a lot of you are going to be a little bit more careful on the road. And then others of you, I feel like, fighting for lost causes, like fighting for something that you really, really believe in. But I feel like it's not really about seeking out the truth. It's more about like wanting to prove that you're right. So these things, unhealthy habits, unhealthy behaviors, unhealthy ways of doing, and things that you have clung on to in the past that you know is not good for you, these are being left behind. And I feel like it's going to be a difficult process for you to leave these things behind, but you're getting yourself there, because coming in for the next 2 weeks, you know what's not working anymore. You're going to be a lot more methodical about what you want to move into 2017 with, or what you want to move with you into 2017. So this can be ways of doing, this can be actual people, or this can be, actual like actual like beliefs and things like that, ideologies that you want to bring forward with you. I do see a lot of house cleaning, decluttering, which is really good for you guys. And I do feel as well, they're saying there's somebody who might need financial assistance, and they are coming to you. Somebody needing financial assistance could be a family member and they need some type of financial assistance from you. They need a helping hand, and they need something, like they're like fighting something. They're fighting something, and they need some help from you in order to sort some things out in their lives. Okay, so that's going to be coming through. I'm seeing like the 17th and 27th, possibly of this month. So that's coming through, and I feel like it's going to be an ongoing thing. You might have to like contact them and get in touch with them and help them from now until like the April time frame. So I do see this coming in as well. They're saying authority figure or father figure. Okay, so that's somebody that might need your assistance or your help in some manner. So best of luck, Aquarius. It seems like it's going to be a very busy 2 weeks as well. Okay, take care of yourself.